Hey guys, so it's episode 2 of the Rut Cut series, and this is my second week into it. Alright guys, so this is where I'm at with my second week into my calorie deficit cut and my working out. So the big reveal is how much did I lose this week? I only lost about 1.2 pounds. I tracked my weight all week long. I tracked my calories all week long. I only lost about 1.2 calories. But I'm still losing, so I consider it a success. My weight definitely fluctuated. I feel like I've hit a plateau to a certain point. I'm thinking what will happen is here pretty soon, I'm gonna be going along like that, and then I'm gonna drop, whatever that looks like, maybe 5 pounds or something like that. I don't know if that's what's really gonna happen, but I'm putting in the work. I'm doing all I can. I think some of my fluctuation is I might be, in all honesty, I might be putting a little bit of, I might be kind of having too much carbs. I'm staying within my calories, but the more carbs you have, it kind of holds on to water weight, holds on to your water, so you can kind of keep an even keel on your water. Because the one thing is like I felt tighter, I feel like I'm shrinking, but whenever I go to the scale, it's saying that it's kind of staying even kill. The other thing is I just got to step it up a little more, try to burn a few more calories at the gym. This last week I went 3 times. I said that I was going to try to go 4. The 4th time that I was going to go, I actually I went to work. I was at home and I just fell asleep on the couch. I was getting ready to go to the gym, and I sat back and kicked back for a little bit. Next thing I know, I was waking up about 2 hours later, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm not making it to the gym tonight. I'm gonna try to kick it up a little bit more, really watch my calorie intake, try to maybe reduce my carbs and up my protein. I'm definitely still going down, so I mean, I consider it a success. I think the scale really messes with a person. I've been tracking it every single day. I was gonna try to go like a solid month. And that's something that was suggested on some YouTube channels that I was watching was instead of checking the scale every day, just check it once a month, kind of see the progress in a month's time instead of checking it every day, because it kind of plays with your mind. I know I went through it already where I was like, man, I feel a little discouraged. I thought I'd be losing a little more weight, and it hasn't quite happened. But I want to keep putting in my weight every single day to see my ups and downs, so I can basically at the end of this, or at least every month, do a video on basically what it may look like, what the graph may look like. I've been pretty much spot on with 2,200 calories every day, and that's something that I might need to adjust to. But I'm gonna give it like some time. You got to give it time. You got to give yourself a chance to succeed in that aspect, because you got to give it time. Like, you can't just react to everything. You got to kind of see a bigger picture of what you're trying to accomplish. So, but it does mess with your mind. You kind of wonder if you're doing it right, if it's all wrong for you. Luckily, I'm doing this, so because I'm doing YouTube, it keeps me more accountable, and it drives me to want to keep going and keep sticking to what I'm doing. At the end of the day, I'm just doing what works for me. I mean, or what I think works for me, and I'm just trying to put my best foot forward every day. And that's really all I got is to just do the best I can do. So yeah, I mean, I had a killer workout this last week, Saturday. I had a really good workout. Saturday is kind of where I can come in the morning. Most of my workouts are in the afternoon, and the hardest part about those is I've worked all day and had a full day of surviving, and then I go in and later at night and try to get in a good workout. Like, sometimes you just don't have as good of a you're tired. Your workouts aren't as good. But yesterday, I went in and had a really good workout. Was there for, again, like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Saturdays I try to put a little bit more time in because I really focused on my cardio Saturday. So that's where it's at. But yeah, I lost 1.2 pounds for the week. I actually went below that and then I went back up. So I don't know what that means. I guess so I weighed in at 153.6 this morning. So I actually went below that this week to 152, and then I went right back up. Another thing that causes the fluctuation is they say that sometimes whenever you're lifting weights, you're tearing that muscle, and basically for your muscle to rebuild, it sends water into your muscles, so your muscles can kind of hold more water than if you were just doing straight cardio or whatnot for your workouts. So that might be what's going on is I'm building muscle at the same time of trying to do cardio and be on a calorie deficit, but the muscle building might be kind of holding on to my weight a little bit more. So kind of picturing that eventually something will give and I'll probably have a steep dive. If not, as long as at the end of the day I'm still going down, that's really all that matters. The thing being 2 weeks into this calorie deficit, in my last video I said that my goal weight was 205. I times that by 12. I got 2460 for calories, and in a 90-day deficit, calorie deficit, you're supposed to, I don't know how much you're supposed to lose, but through my research I heard that and I thought, hey, I'm gonna try that and see what happens. And so far I feel like it's working. It's a little slower than, obviously, like most people, they want to go, I'm gonna lose weight, so I'm gonna eat hardly anything, and then they usually crash. Like they might even lose 10 pounds right away, but eventually they end up crashing because it's just not sustainable to barely eat anything throughout a day. Most people can do it for 3 or 4 days, 5 days, maybe even a couple weeks, but eventually you kind of crash because it sucks not getting your calories in. And so far with this keeping my calories a little bit higher, but I'm still technically in a deficit, I haven't really felt that full. Like, I think sometimes my mind plays tricks with me because I want to eat something. Like the biggest thing is I want to eat something bad. I want to go get a cheeseburger. I've been doing pretty good that way, but for the most part, yeah, I've stayed right there at 2200 calories, maybe went up and down that a few times here and there. I really feel full. I would say the only thing that I feel like I'm missing out on is the fact that I'm trying to eat as clean as I can, and so that temptation to want to go eat something bad. But as far as I don't feel like I'm hungry all the time. I actually feel like I get full. Now, another contributor to that is the way I eat. So I did start eating 3 times in a day. I used to really just eat like twice a day. Once around lunchtime and then later on at night. Now that I'm doing all this, I'm trying to kind of keep more of an even, keep my energy up and everything like that. So I have been incorporating an earlier meal, but I still kind of keep that window close together. So I try to eat maybe within 10 hours, so my first meal, whatever time that is, maybe 8 o'clock in the morning, and then my last meal is about 6 o'clock at night, give or take a little bit. I haven't really kept track of that too much, but I do try to keep a period of time where I don't eat. Yeah, I felt pretty full for the most part. Feel really good as far as that goes. So guys, that's my progress this week. It's been a really busy week, but last night I got into a project with my shop. I'm trying to build my shop up to basically do some projects out here and stuff. You guys can't see behind you, and I ain't gonna show you, but we got all of our stuff in the garage. We got to build a storage shed out back eventually, and because of that, We got all kinds of stuff in the back here, but I'm trying to basically build a little bit of a workspace so I can do some projects out here, and kind of proud of it. So last night I was working on this. I just got a piece of board, screwed it to the old table. It's a little bit bigger than the old table, obviously. I'm putting some finish on it, and it's almost done. I'm gonna probably do another second coat on that. So got some projects going on. Been a really busy week with work and everything else, and then you know, really trying to stay consistent with the working out and everything. I've just been hustling, but that's the key to success, right? Hustle, be persistent. I got some other things that I'm working on the side, so yeah, I've been a busy guy. So with that said, I think that'll wrap up this video for now. I got some other ideas for some videos. I'm probably gonna do what I'm taking for supplements later on this week, hopefully, and we'll go from there. So guys, that's it for this video. Make sure that you like and subscribe to this channel to kind of follow my progress. A lot of the reason that I'm doing this is so you guys can follow along and realize that you can do this too, that you can get to the goal weight that you want to get to eventually. You know, see my trials and tribulations. You know, watch some of my failures, watch some of my successes. I feel like I'm under pressure doing this, you know, because I'm not a professional fitness guy. I've always struggled with my weight, so me trying to get to a certain goal weight and all that stuff, like, you know, it kind of puts pressure on me, because I obviously want to succeed to show you guys that you can succeed, but I don't even know if I can succeed, and that's really being pretty transparent. But that's part of the fun, right? Is putting myself up to the test. If you're not putting yourself in an uncomfortable position, you're not growing as a person. And so that's what I'm doing, is just trying to grow as a person every day, and that's where it's at, man. So guys, thanks for watching. Like I said, please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys at the next video.